Everyone, when's when I was in Chilled, back for another episode of Encrypted. How's everyone doing? How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
Yeah, doing all right. Sorry to interrupt your World of Tanks.
Oh, that's all right. We finally get an opportunity to get in a game together. I mean, heck.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. It's a lazy Sunday afternoon for me. The Saturday night for you, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Fun and games. All right. So in between episodes, I've been mucking around a little bit with trying to get the Blaze Cake stuff underway, and I've got most of it done, and I'm now at the point where it's just the grinding to get enough ender pearls, and running enough stuff through the dissolver to get the materials to make it the ender pearls. So ender pearls are semi-automated. So if I want an ender pearl, I can click this, and I'm doing it in lots of 4, and I do need to change the recipe. But if I do that, it'll put a stack of silicon, a stack of mercury, and a stack of neodymium up in that thing upstairs, and then it should spit out the 4 ender pearls, which you can see there. They've just dropped into my inventory. So let me just grab some sand. 8 pieces of sand would be nice. That's how many ender pearls I've got. But what I've found is that this combiner, because it's got the 4 spots here and ender pearls only need 3. If you run too many in, it just puts another item in here and kind of kills it. And because each ender pearl is 16 of each, doing 4 at a time gives it, the stack cool, and it'll output and run down to here. Had to make a few more drives for the refined storage system. I may have one more in here, I think. Yep, I've got another storage part here, so let's just do let's do another drive. Thanks. That recipe, and I'm gonna need some of this. Cool. Let's make one more storage disk and just drop that in the system, because I'm constantly running out of space. And I'm just emptying these drawers out into the system so I can just tidy this up and make things a little bit prettier. No, less junk just sitting idle doing nothing. And then I need to empty this drawer next and maybe get rid of it. I think it's an overflow, but I don't know. Tidying up needs to be done. I think I showed Chilled's little tree farm on the roof, so that's working quite nicely. And if we do need to add some more items like, sugarcane or plants or whatever, we can put some more botany pots or whatever they were in this pack. Always get them all confused, right? Bonsai pots in this pack. I can put some more of them in. The sugarcane's going well, and the drawer's full, and it's all back stuffed. Oh, you're working on automating those. Nice. All right. So yeah, working on this mess over here, and I may just end up closing this wall in at some point because it's become quite messy, but I don't want to move it because it's working. Story of my life, right? It's working. It'll be fine.
Yeah, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
And that's it. So I ended up using an XNet controller mainly to extract the items when they're crafted. Now, what was happening, if for some reason I had too much sand in here, it would end up being, condensing itself into sandstone, and I ended up losing a fair bit of end stone, which was quite annoying, because it compacted it into something else. So I've got the controller here set up to extract. Whenever it sees an end stone piece, it'll extract that out and put it in this chest here. And same with the blaze cake bases. So whenever I create it, it will extract it and put the blaze cake bases will go over to this platform over here. So you can see we've got an insert for blaze cake base, and that's got the lava on it, so it converts it into this blaze cake. The other way is it extracts end sand from the basin, and whichever basin it is, this one I think. But it's still a manual function to get the blaze cakes into the burner dude here because I don't have a way of connecting this directly to it. I could make it so it'll put one in the hopper here, but then I think I'm just going to end up wasting them. So at the moment, the only way to get this going, I've got a recipe filter on here. I just right-clicked with a piece of the end sand or whatever it's called. And that's just made with 1 sand, 1 ender pearl. But you've got to have it superheated at the time. And then it will craft. As long as you've fed your blaze burner, it will craft, and you can see as it's crafting them, it's extracting it out. So there's no chance that it will get reused for something else. Now again, what I've just done, there's a little waste from the blaze cake, but man, that's not a big issue. I've got enough stuff to make plenty of blaze cakes. So if I want more, I do have a pattern in here, but obviously it doesn't complete the craft, so I have to kill it after a while. But like if I want some, let's see, blaze. If I want 10 more, for example, I can hit start on this. It'll drop the items in here, and as soon as it's got each thing, you can see it's dropping them in. It'll start crafting them. And then you'll see it'll get automatically put over there. The lava will get applied, and then it'll get dropped into this chest. So it's semi-automated. The lava coming over from the nether's doing well. The spout is all automated. Everything's nice. Just with these 2 channels. I did try doing fluids here, but that didn't work. And that redstone channel's from when I originally made this item. But we've got plenty of blaze cakes now to feed our burner. And I'll just need to now come around here and cancel that craft. Again, there's probably something I can work out there and how to do it, but for now it's working. And things are good. So it's just going to take quite a while for me to be able to get the end stone done. So obviously I can then bring this up here and throw the end sand in, and it will turn it into end stone at 4 to 1. And then we need, what did I work out? We needed tons of it. We need tons and tons of it. I need like 8. And then let's have a look. So for the end portal frame, it needs 2 obsidian, 1 eye of ender, and 8 end stones. So let's give it a go. Do I probably don't even have the obsidian. I probably now need to make up a I've got 3 pieces of obsidian. And then I do have eyes of ender. I had just enough, but if I drop this in here, did I go and make a recipe for that? Don't think I did, actually. Yeah, let's make a recipe for it. End portal frame. Because it is a recipe that I can automate here into our induction smelter, like so. Then if I ask for an end portal frame, one of them, please. Fingers crossed this works. I think by the time I get upstairs, it'll probably be done. I'm assuming it was done. Like I said, by the time I got upstairs, it was probably done. There it is, end portal frame. Boop. All I need is another 11 of them. I need 88 more pieces of endstone. It'll be fine. So yeah, end portal frame, that actually triggered the quest, so I'll get 1 cryptocurrency, and then I need to visit the end. So before I can get in and do that piece, I need a ton more of that. Ender pearls, etc. So again, as I said before, it's just a case of, I'm missing mercury this time, so I now need to go and run a bunch more materials through to get more mercury, and yeah, fun stuff. Maybe I can automate it somehow, but it's such a low chance of getting it that there's no guarantee that craft's ever going to complete. let's see. So I guess while I'm building all that stuff, we can have a bit of a poke around in the outer space category. What else do we have? Helpful items. There is one here to like make any mining gadget and we'll get no reward, but it's a mining gadget. Got the temp pad as well. If we make a angel ring.
There is a morphing tool.
Oh, that's right. You did say that about me with all my tools, didn't you?
Green, blue, and red dye and two iron ingots.
Morphing tool. Yep, so I just need the green and red dye, I guess. Interesting. Oh, red dye might be a problem at the moment.
Beetroot. We have beetroot, don't we?
We should do. And green should be cactus if we've got any cactus.
I believe.
No. I'll have to
I
work
know I've
out.
got cactus at my base, but
Yeah, I'll have to work out how to make it. Let's get rid of that. All right, cool. So let's have a look at these, this space stuff, I think. As you can tell how much fun I'm having crafting all these things over here. Just constantly going upstairs and getting more materials and then running it through. So let's close this down and go out of space. I think we're okay to... Maybe I need to unlock that. Maybe I don't have that yet. Oh no, it's unlocked. It's cool. So oxygen mask. Shouldn't be too hard. The spacesuit. Got some stuff we're going to have to look into to see if we can do. Space pants. That shouldn't be too hard. And space boots. Cool. So let's see if we can do these things. So space boots. There we go. There's some boots. Pants. Should probably make you a set at the same time, shouldn't I?
maybe.
That would be
Maybe a
nice.
good idea.
That would be just very nice, wouldn't it? I'm going to need to get some more iron and go and run it through the press. I need to smelt some iron, actually. I'll get that going, and let's run out to where my press is sitting at the moment. All the way out here, I had to move it. Okay. Got one pair of boots. I've got two pairs of pants. Just need some more of these iron plates. Spacesuit needs oxygen tanks and oxygen gear, which is just nuggets, rod. It's not too bad. What about these oxygen tanks? Red wool. We're going to need red dye anyway. While that's pressing, let's get... I have no beetroot in here. Radish out here. Don't see beetroot. Don't see it in my system. Interesting. How do I make it then? Beetroot seeds. Okay. Brushes. Don't have any... Whatever a sea beet is. In here. Got sea lettuce. Didn't get any sea beets. What do I do with sea lettuce? Probably stuff all. Alright. That's not helpful. I could have sworn I would have had some beetroot. So I just need some triglyceride. Carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Okay, carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. Yeah, cool, let's just grab them then. Carbon. I don't know which hydrogen. And oxygen. I have tons of oxygen. Don't know if I can do this. Yeah, because I got the recipe locked. No, doesn't want to make it. Well, I'm making triglyceride, right? I made one, maybe. Yeah, that's me locking the infill recipe back in. Load. I've got one triglyceride. I don't think that's enough. Maybe it is. Actually, it is. I need one sucrose and one iron oxide. Okay. Sucrose and iron oxide. Okay. Let's see what we can make. Now I'll unlock that again. Eat. Oh, got one.
Cool. Go plant it, and we'll
Do a bit of squatting.
bit of squatting and get a few extras.
Your magnet got it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess plant away. Red dye. Nice. Okay. Now here we go. Put the carbon and oxygen. Oh, I did it again. Don't right click on refined storage. Kept doing that in the that other pack. Keyboard constantly did that. All right, let's go get the. I'm probably going to need some more of that while you're out there.
All right.
I'm going to need red wool. I need a bunch of hemp fiber too. I got a couple of wool left. Probably should automate this farm, shouldn't I?
Yeah, we get there.
Well, I mean, we've got the plastic and stuff now that we can use.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go in.
Harvesters and such.
That should give me enough at the moment, I think. Let's run the beetroot through the pulverizer maybe. Put that away. Did you put a drawer down for beetroot?
Yes, I put a drawer outside.
All right, cool. Cool. Go.
Yoink.
Pulverizer. You.
I believe it
Oh,
gets you extras through a pulverizer, does it not?
maybe not. Maybe it doesn't do pulverizer anymore. But I can do it through the crushing wheel outside. So
I mean, you can do it in your inventory, but
yeah, but how much do you get?
1-to-1.
Yeah, well, if I go outside, I get 2 to 1.
Right.
So let's put half of that in there. That just like instantly went through it. Cool. All right. So what am I doing? I'm doing this. I need some red wool.
You,
So I need to get wool.
you redified the.
Yeah, I know.
So I might as
My
well all
bad.
red.
Let's do this. Then I actually need 6 red wool.
So you need green, don't you?
That's just enough of that. Oof. Okay, let's do this one. Oxygen gear. Yeah, there's a chest plate. I will go back and make your gear in a second. Make 1, 2. I just need your boots. Need some more wool. Okay,
Oh, we've got. Ooh,
boots. All I need now is a little bit more. I need another 3 pieces of wool. Need another 12 string. Cool. And then I need to make 6 red wool, 2 more tanks. Another one of these. Oh, I need 2 more wool again. Ugh. Taking a time, right? All right.
there's green dye.
So there's a full set of armor for each of us. Check our quest. There's no things here. And then do we have any netherite?
I do not believe so.
Nothing in the way. I've got 1 netherite scrap. But no, actually,
Say, don't you have a quarry in the nether?
yep, heading over there now. I think I've got some ancient debris in there. Maybe not enough. I think only a handful. Five pieces of ancient debris. That's probably not enough. Is unfortunate. I mean, I'm sure it'll find some more eventually, but
Did you make yourself a morphing tool?
no, not yet. Why?
I just made them.
All right, so yeah, 4 pieces of ancient debris isn't really going to get us what we need. We make it though. No, you can't craft ancient debris. You can deconstruct it, but you can't craft it back together. Crushing it gives 3 dirty netherite scrap. 1 dirty netherite. Oh, so if we run it through a crusher from Mekanism, we'll get 3. If we run it through the enrichment, we'll get 2. It's not terrible. I mean, I could run it through the crusher. Do I want to smelt that? I want to enrich it. What does smelting it do? Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
I don't have the... Oh, I do. It is an enriching one. Don't worry about me. Not a smelter. Okay, so this will triple it. Cool. Nice to have the morphin tool. Get rid of a bunch of these things. Oh, look at that.
Everything except
That
your tinker tools.
wrench. That wrench. Nice. That'll definitely cut down on how much swapping I'm having to do lately with swapping things around. And it should automatically change to what you need, right? Yeah.
Should.
Yes, that's excellent.
Say, not to mention clears up how many slots on your inventory?
Oh, yeah. I had at least 5 wrenches on me. All right, cool. So that's the armor. Do you want your set? for now.
Sure, I guess.
Cool, and
Yeah.
it's decent armor, and once we get netherite ingots onto it, it'll be better. Because we just need to do the whole smithing table, 1 netherite or whatever the eternal
It's kind of
stellar is.
snazzy.
We just need 4 netherite scrap and 4 gold ingots like normal. And we will get ourselves a little bit of an upgrade. We have 10 netherite scrap at the moment. So I'll process a bit more, I think. We're going to have a few. Cool. So, what's next in there? Next is to make the compressor, the oxygen loader, and the fuel loader. They all seem pretty straightforward. Have a look. So I need a compressor. So we need a couple of hammers. And I need to control click that, and it'll make me a machine frame. I'm going to need at least 1 more machine frame. This is going to need some steel. Let's get the steel crafting. And this one's going to need another oxygen tank. Need more red wool. Keeping an ear out on my weather here locally. It sounds like there's a storm coming. What I need. Haven't really had many storms this storm season. It's been quite a different summer for us.
Yeah.
Not anywhere near as hot as it should be, if that makes sense. And yeah, we haven't really had the storms. So I'm assuming that it's probably going to change now that we're a little bit further in the year. Seems to be how it's happening around the world at the moment. Dye. I don't know what your winter's been like. It's worse than normal. Whether it's quite tame.
I mean, it's been chilly, but
not like normal, right?
yeah, I haven't had any snow or anything like that yet. It's supposed to be cold this week.
Yeah, I think the seasons have shifted. All right, let's just try and get these couple of things done. Is that working? What am I waiting on? Steel block. Steel stuff to process.
Waiting on steel block myself.
Yeah, we got steel happening down here. Probably need some upgrades to my metallurgic infuser and that down here.
I was just thinking that upgrading them to the metallurgicals to go up to the factories.
I think they can. I mean, we can.
See if they got some tier 1 installers.
Let's see. Started the bucket down. That might be worth me wrapping up here and going and checking on my house. So it's about time for wrapping up point. So I'm going to duck off and do that. We'll be back next time to make the Beyond Earth machines. I hope you all enjoyed the episode, and we'll see you in the next one.
Everybody have a good one.